Hello people, welcome to my channel. If you're coming across my channel for the very first time, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys for your support. I hope we are all doing fine. So in today's conversation is about this black man who posted a video on his page on TikTok and said some ladies need to settle because you have no choice. So according to him, not anyone can have a perfect man. So whoever you are dating, just settle for him. This video received a lot of reaction. It had a lot of comments too. So I will divide this video into two. The one for ladies reaction and the other one for men's reaction. So this one is for men's reaction. Let's hear the reactions from men as well as the video from this man. At the end of it, I will leave my own comment, so please don't go away.
Listen, some of y'all ladies gonna have to settle. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but listen, everybody can't have a perfect man out here. It ain't even enough of us around, like, let's be honest. So at the end of the day, we can go ahead and put that 50-50 conversation to rest, because every woman ain't gonna get 80, 20, 100, 0, whatever y'all thinking is gonna be 60, 40. Some of y'all gonna have to go 50-50 and shit. Y'all might gotta go 60-40 on your end with the man, just to be happy at the end of the day. Like, let's be realistic. Come on now. Somebody gonna have to settle, man. That's all I'm saying. All the straight men that's left in the world, a lot of them is in jail. A lot of them married. What do that leave left? Everybody can't have their cake and eat it too. Like, you can't have the best of the best. Sometimes you gotta just go for what you got and be happy and be grateful. Because you can have nothing at the end of the day and be miserable. Come on now. J. Cole said, love yours. I gotta take this in consideration. Some of y'all ladies gonna have to settle. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but listen, everybody can't have a perfect man out here. It ain't even enough of us around. Like, let's be honest.
Nobody has to settle for shit. Nobody has to settle for a fuck thing. Some of y'all make it seem like it's either relationship or die. Y'all make it seem like it's either you settle, you get into a relationship, or you fucking die. Listen, relationships are not the end all be all. Imagine if a woman that you didn't want to be with walked up to you and said, hey, you're going to have to settle for me because there ain't enough good women to go around. So go ahead and just get into a relationship with me. You'll look at her like she's fucking stupid. That's not how that fucking works. And I get it. There aren't enough good men to go around for every single woman, right? But that doesn't mean that they have to settle. And no, I'm not talking about the women who come on here with these unrealistic fucking expectations. There are women out here who have expectations that are not unrealistic at all, and they still can't find nobody. They don't have to settle. It's okay to be single.
Listen, some of y'all ladies gonna have to settle. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but listen.
What precisely are you suggesting that the women settle for? Because every time that a man says something like this, you're basically telling her to settle for struggle, misery, pain, being cheated on, being lied to, probably by somebody who is broker than her, less talented than her, probably dumber than her, and needs her more than she'll ever need him. And all that y'all come to the table with is dick, a PS5, and baby mama drama. That's what y'all want them to settle for? That sounds like hell on earth. That sounds like a updated version of the bullshit that our grandmothers had to go through. And it sounds like we're in 2024. They don't have to do that anymore. All the shit that you're offering, what else do you have? What else do they need you for? Because anything that you can offer at the base level for those who generally have this mentality, she can get on her own. Sex, plentiful. And also, there are toys, and the toys do it better than y'all do. 2, kids, sperm banks. They've kind of made y'all obsolete. She can skip the middle step, skip all the aggravation with you, and just go straight to that. Or if she has a queer friend, she can use that. What else do you have? Money? Nah, you probably don't, because otherwise, why are you trying to get her to settle? Men with money, like stable money, don't tend to say this type of shit that often. And the 50-50 thing, that is a relationship by relationship thing, and now I'm not getting into that fucking argument. But very simply, this overall point would be, she doesn't have to settle for y'all that won't reach her level.
Listen, some of y'all ladies gonna have to settle. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but listen.
Young man, I'm gonna need you to listen really quick because no hate to you, my guy, okay? But let's be honest. Stop threatening women that they're going to die alone as a threat. Women congruently came together and they were like, you know what? I'd rather be alone and die alone than have to deal with your bullshit, okay? We already know statistically men die before women. Women are going to outlive men. We've seen it with our grandparents, our great grandparents, our uncles, our aunts, and all that bullshit. Women have accepted long before you even brought up this idea that they were going to have a married person, they were going to marry a man, and they were going to outlive them. Secretly and subconsciously, they knew that. I.e., they're going to die alone anyways. So why would they suffer why would they suffer? You know what I'm saying? From the womb to the tomb. It don't make no sense for them. You are afraid of dying alone. You are terrified of thinking that if you don't have your legacy, if you don't have your kids, who's going to hold your hand when you fucking die? There's no guarantee that they will be there for you anyways. If you're a terrible person, kids will disconnect from you left and right. It's just how it is. And it's also happening vice versa as well. You get what I'm saying? So get real with yourself, my guy. You know what I mean? Like if you are afraid of dying alone, meet that mortality at the crossroads and be like, why? Why am I so afraid of this? You know, why have women accepted it, but not me? Really understand that women do not give a shit and they have decided to churn in their chits for a loving life with kids and this and this and that because they realize, and we started seeing on this app and other apps, that all that's a fucking lie. All of it's a lie. Men are not stepping up to the plate like they used to back in the day, right? Because women got rights and women are doing their thing, and as well they should have. Now men and women need to come to a partnership. See, I'm a gay man. I have, a gay relationship. So there's a partnership because there has to be. There is no other way for it to go. But y'all are at this point where now you're becoming equal, and these men are flipping the fuck out because they don't know what to do. So let's just reiterate. Young man, you are afraid of dying alone. Stop threatening them with the same thing that's threatening you. You're terrified, not them. Find a different way. Maybe be a better person.
Listen, some of y'all ladies gonna have to settle. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but listen.
Seems to me you're not opening your fucking ears, my guy. You haven't stopped and listened to a single fucking woman. And then you wonder why women ain't interested. Because you won't fucking listen. For thousands of years, men have used the subliminal or outright just blatant threat of violence against women to put them in the position they're in. The clothes women wore, the activities women were allowed to pursue, every single aspect of being a woman was foreshadowed by this subliminal threat of an ass whooping. Thousands of years, that's what women looked forward to. And now that feminism has gotten women to a point where they're actually whooping men's ass at just about everything, college admissions, working in STEM, etc., women are running over men. Now men want to throw a fucking tantrum about it. They want to piss and moan. And do you understand how short-sighted your video was from the get-go? Your video implies that women need to be in a relationship with a man. Why? Why? Why does a woman need a man? What possible necessity is that? Do you think every woman is looking for a nuclear family? A husband and kids? No. No, they're not. In fact, a lot of women are happier not doing that and pursuing, careers or hobbies or other things that they find more intriguing and, quite honestly, less painful. There's so much about your video that is so horribly short-sighted. My guy, did you stop to think for a tenth of a fucking second before you decided to post this nonsense? How hard is it to really listen to another human being and understand where they're coming from? Put yourself in the shoes of a woman. Understand the world through her lived experience. How hard really is that? Use your fucking imagination. Stop playing the victim just because you can't get some girl to touch your 3 inches or go 30 seconds with you.
Well, after watching the video, what are your thoughts? Tell me in the comment section below. It's so funny how he is putting himself on the perfect man with his mindset. He said there isn't enough of us, as if he met that standard. It's so disappointing that a man is the one encouraging women to settle for anything. When I say anything, I mean lazy men, men who cheat, liars. So, so discouraging anyway, especially from a man. You even say women have no choice. No, man. We do have a choice, and that's being single. This is 21st century. Boy, a man is not a necessity anymore. Women stopped settling for anything. Why is every time the topic is about women need to settle, but not men want to be better? Anyway, thank you guys for being part of the conversation. Please don't forget to watch ladies' reaction. I will leave the link in the description below. See you in the next video. Stay safe.